Good morning, everyone. It's Brandon Wilkes Outdoors coming to you with our first fishing video of the year after hunting. And honestly, hunting season's still in for a few more weeks, but kind of tired of hunting, to be honest with you. And the biggest reason for us being here today is I ran into a guy at this landing last year leaving, and he told me the best time to catch fish, big giants on this lake, was in January and February when it's still good and cold. So that's why we're here. I want to catch a giant fish. We're going to look for, hopefully catch a 7, 8, 10 pounder. That's high hopes. If we catch a 5 or a 6, I'll be tickled pink too. But we're going to see what's going to happen. We're going to fish around and see what we catch. There's the fish. Oh yes. Not crazy big, but definitely a good first fish for the year. First one for the year, 2026. Thank you, buddy. So the whole point of today's fishing is to get on some bed fish. This lake, they bed for like 3 months. It's crazy, but it's because the water temperature is so cold. It's very spring fed, and so we're going to be going around looking for bedfish. But while we're looking, we're going to be casting too, and see if we can find a big one somewhere that wants to eat. There's one little fella, but he is a fish. 10 inches. Appreciate it, buddy. So we've not found any bedded bass. Still may be a grunt early. We have found some big bass. Seen a couple of big schools, but they just act like they don't care. They ain't hungry, something. So gotta figure it out, but we're working on it. So this is super weird. Look at all these cranes behind me flying up and down the lake. Oh, got another fish. Oh my God. This is a better fish. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There we go. There's a nice little 2.5, 3 pounder. While he's looking at the cranes, caught that guy. That's awesome. We might be on to something. We'll see. Thank you, buddy. Got another one, guys. There we go. Starting to get on them now. About 11 inches. Thank you, buddy. So while we're fishing today, not getting a whole lot of bites here lately, I'm gonna share a story with you that actually took place last night at my home. Yeah. So last night I was my brother-in-law come over and wanted to work out. We got a gym in the house, and I needed to do prayer time and devotion with my kids before bedtime. So I told him, I said, just hang out a little bit. We'll do that. They'll go to sleep, and we'll work out. Cool. And he did. He hung around. We did prayer devotion. They went to sleep. So I knew my wife and my kids are all in the bed. And we go in there and start working out. Been working out about 20 minutes or so. And I got wood floors all through my house, and the porch is literally like right outside this room, the back porch. And then our carport's on the other side of the room. Anyway, I heard the floor creak while I was working out. I was like, somebody must be up. And then I heard it creak again. Well, I got up and went to the door of the gym and looked out and listened around the house. I didn't hear anybody else. I'm like, okay, that's weird. Maybe I'm just hearing things. And we went back to working out. No big deal. A few minutes later, I'm doing my set, and Alex, my brother-in-law, is kind of leaning up against the window that the porch is behind. And he like jumps back. He's like, man, someone just tapped on that window. I swear to God, someone just tapped on that window. Well, we look out the window, we don't see anybody. He's like, okay, that's weird. I said, well, just keep doing what you're doing. And I got some lights across my porch, all the way across it. They're like solar powered, so they're just a dim light, just enough you can see, get around the porch, go in the door, do whatever you need to do. And so I was watching them lights. I figured somebody walks past them, I'm gonna see them. And so a few minutes goes by, we don't see anybody. So I get up, I get my gun, put a bullet in the barrel of my .380 pistol, and told Alex, just hang right here. I'm gonna see if somebody's outside, So I walk to the door, I look out, I don't see anybody on the porch. So I walk out on the porch, and I don't know, I've been standing there probably 10 seconds or so. I'm looking around the yard to see if I see somebody moving in the yard. Because, it's slam dark. It's like 9 o'clock at night. And all of a sudden, I hear somebody start walking. And they were over between my wife's vehicle and mine, under the carport. So I immediately turn, point my gun that way. This guy comes walking in front of my truck and turns, walks up on my porch, and is walking to me fast. I'm talking like super fast. So I got the gun on him. He's coming. He ain't saying nothing. I put it in the middle of his chest, and I am squeezing the trigger, y'all. I am squeezing the trigger, and he's still just walking just super fast straight toward me. And just as I was squeezing the trigger so hard, I don't know how it did not go off. That's how hard I was squeezing the trigger. And thought I had a bite. Anyway, I was squeezing the trigger, and just as I was about to shoot, he goes, whoa, dude, I just need some help, calm down. And I realize it's my neighbor down the road. He's been picked up a bunch of times for drugs. A bunch of times for drugs. Anyway, he says, I go, man, what do you, I said his name, I ain't gonna say his name on here. I said his name, I'm like, man, what are you doing? He's like, man, there's people at my house trying to kill me, I need help. I said, dude, I almost killed you for you being stupid. And I can tell he is high as a kite. So I told him, I said, you need to get out of here off my porch, and you get off my property right now. You don't need to ever be on my property. And so he turns around, he leaves, but all he does is walk across the road, and he's standing on somebody else's property. So I know something bad is gonna happen tonight if he keeps doing this crap. So I call the sheriff's department. 2 cops show up. They come up, they see him when they drive up, so they go on over there and start talking to him. And both these cops have arrested him before. One of them twice for drugs. Anyway, he They stop, talk to him, and he goes walking toward his house. So they come over there, pull up in my yard, and they're like, man, I'm sorry, you know, we've arrested him a bunch of times. He's probably high, he's going home, you know, shouldn't be a problem anymore. You know, you should be good. If you do, just call us back. And then I look across the road. He's supposed to go home. He's standing in somebody else's yard down the road, up there by their house. So I told the cops, I said, well, he didn't go home. He's right there. He's standing in that person's yard. And they go, oh my God, we're going to arrest him. We're just going to take him with us. So they leave, they go over there. He takes off running to his house, but they go over there, they get him anyway. They arrest him, take him to jail. Anyway, long story short, one of the cops comes back, the one that didn't arrest him, and, you know, fills out a report with me. Asked me if I wanted to fill out a no trespassing thing, and I did. And I'll be honest with you, it's more so that I was gonna have to live with taking a life. Y'all, that's huge to me. I know I'm in the right. I actually talked to the cop, and he's like, you know, you had every right to shoot him. If you're in fear for your life, and he was under my porch, under my carport. So that's connected to my dwelling, which is my house. So, you know, I'm in the right. You know, I'm in fear for my life. He's in the dark. I don't know if he's got a weapon or not, you know, so I could have legally shot that guy. But, you know, I don't want to kill, nobody wants to kill somebody. You got to deal with that for the rest of your life, that you took a life. And I know he may have issues, and everybody's gonna say, oh man, you know, you should have took him out, you know, I wouldn't put up with that and all that. And I was that close to doing it, y'all. I'm telling you, like, I don't know how my gun didn't go off. I was squeezing the trigger so hard. But anyway, I didn't kill the guy. They arrested him. We filed a trespassing thing, so he's not allowed back on my property. Shouldn't be an issue anymore, but we'll see. So that's the story that happened last night. My wife didn't let us go to bed until we ordered 2 new Ring cameras to put out, so we know when someone's at our house. And I'll have them out today when they get here. But anyway, that's where we're at with everything. He is in jail. I think they were just keeping him for 24 hours just to kind of get the drugs out of his system, hopefully. Depends on what kind of drug he's on, but anyway. They were gonna keep him 24 hours and then he'll be released, but he's not allowed to come back on my property at all. Because the cops actually asked him, like, you told the guy that you was in fear for your life. Are you in fear for your life? He's like, no, man, everything's fine. I don't know what he's talking about. And he goes, that's my neighbors. They're just real lawful. They think that nobody can just come on their property, and they're like, well, you can't just be going on their property, you know. So what's weird is he just felt so comfortable doing that. That makes me worry that he's possibly done it before. Ooh, oh, 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 oh. There's one. Look at there. Telling stories and catching fish. I'll take it all day long. Oh, this is cool, y'all. Look at this. Look in his mouth. See that crawfish sticking out? That's what they're eating right there. See you, buddy. Appreciate it. So anyway, the end of my story. We'll see what happens. Hopefully he won't be back. If he is, we'll see what happens. But anyway, I want to share my story with you. We're going to get back to catching some fish. Oh, God. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. Oh, don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break. He went around a tree. Don't break. Oh, God, there's like an 8-pounder down there with him. I got the smaller one. Come here. Got him, guys. He's probably 3.5, maybe 4. But we got a 7 or an 8 probably laying over there right now. That's what we got. Good fish. Appreciate it. Let's see if we can get that 8-pounder. Oh, Don't get hung. I don't want to break. I've already broke 2 off today, so we're taking our time with them. But they're being real finicky, so we had to get real smart with them. So let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, oh yes. Come here. Come here. Got another one, y'all. This one's probably 3.5. Nice fish. I'll take those all day long. I love them. Thank you, buddy. Y'all be wondering why aren't you keeping any of those? Well, I will, but not today. After the whole incident with the guy coming to the house, I know when I get home, I gotta install cameras. I don't need to spend another hour cleaning fish, so not keeping fish today. We're just enjoying catching them, and we'll keep them and grill them another day because y'all know I love that. So anyway, we got about another 500 yards before we get to the landing. We'll see if we can get us a big one. So I know I told y'all I was gonna try to catch some bedfish today. As y'all can see, anybody knows anything about bedfish, and these are not the conditions. I've seen like 4 beds, but I've not seen a single fish on the 4 beds I've seen. There's not many beds that I have seen, but you never want to go bed fishing on a cloudy, windy day. It just makes them real hard to find them. And that's exactly what we got today. So we've pretty much went down to super light tackle because I could see fish go by and they would pay no attention. On the super light tackle, I'm doing a wacky worm with a watermelon red dinger, no weight, just throwing it up by the trees, you know, kind of shaking it as I come back. And we've caught 11 or 12 at this point. I did have my drag on this light reel set too tight. I set the hook on 2 of them, and as soon as they pulled back, they broke. And I was doing that so I could get them out of the wood, out of the trees before they broke the line, but the fish just broke the line. It's just 8-pound test. So we have now loosened it up. When I hook a good one, I'm take the trolling motor, go out in deep water, try to get them out of the trees as quick as possible. And that's worked on the last 2. So we'll keep that going. Oh. Yep, there's another one. Ooh, pull and drag, pull and drag. I think this one's as big as them other ones. It's shaking a lot. We'll see. I ain't even seen the fish. I don't have a clue. Yep. There's another one, guys. Another 3-pounder. Just to show this tackle that I'm using, I like to use a circle hook from a wacky rig, but see how it's bent down? So when the fish gets hooked, they're not coming off because that's bent down. Another 3-pounder. Love it. I'll do it all day long. But talking about that circle hook, I like it, especially with a wacky rig, because the fish literally hooks herself. You see me, I'm setting the hook, I am, but I'm not setting it hard because I don't really need to, you know, pierce through their mouth. Just a good little pull back, it pokes in their jaw, and you're good. You just hold on, and with it bent back in like that, they ain't coming off. Boats around there, not paying a lot of attention. tell you, that little circle hook right there is the man. Another 2.5. Appreciate you. Oh, I was pulling it out of the water and he grabbed it. Ain't a monster. We'll take him. Little 11, 12 incher. Man, he got that good. I'm telling you, that thing don't come out. It don't come out. That little guy, that's number 14. There's another one, guys. It's number 15 for today. Tell you what's crazy, appreciate it, buddy. Tell you what's crazy is where we're fishing, you know. I caught all my fish right in the middle of the lake. It's one of those days. Change what you got to do to be where they're at. And now I've seen fish up there in the shallows, you know, around the trees and stuff, but I cannot get them to bite. So just a recap of what happened today. Caught 15. Pretty good day. I'm happy with that. 15's a good number. Any day, you know, any day 15's a good number. Didn't catch any giants. Wasn't, you know, that happens too. So that's fine. So we're strapping the boat down, about to head home and put up new cameras around the house because of the guy from last night. So that's what we're headed home to do. I thank y'all for coming along with me. We got Betsy strapped down, grabbing my stuff. We're at home. Thank y'all. We'll see y'all on the next one. Appreciate y'all, I really do. I really appreciate y'all coming along with me, having some fun times and us just figuring out stuff together. But anyway, next adventure coming soon. See y'all then.